Hey guys, Artie here. Just wanted to go over my build and overall strategy and gear and all that for the 9.1.5 Affliction Legion Tower. My build and everything is very straightforward. So for talents, it's a healing focus build that abuses Inevitable Demise and Phantom Singularity. The level 25 row is more or less personal preference, as I've seen people take all three, and it comes down to how comfortable you are juggling Siphon Life. And basically, if you want Corruption to be a set it and forget it type of dot. But you can run all three. It's purely personal preference. We don't, Siphon Life, we don't care about the healing too much for the build. Basically, all we care about for the build is Inevitable Demise and Phantom Singularity. And these both come into effect more so in, let's call it, phase 3 of the fight when Rostin rages. For gear, it's again pretty straightforward. I'm just using legendaries that I had lying around that were from BFA, from Legion, Shadowlands, and then any other gear I had lying around that had sockets in it. You don't need to do this. You can do it with any Shadowlands gear you have. Just makes it a little bit easier. For trinkets, I ended up using 2 passive trinkets. I know some people used Ruby. Other trinkets that are really good would be like, Titanic Gland, your badge. You could even use Ooze if you wanted to. Changeling's another great trinket. The Orb Torment, I think, is a great one. Anything that really lines up with your 2-minute CDs is Affliction, because that's really what we're going for like, max output in terms of damage. So this is the strategy portion of the video. I just wanted to go over some of just basically my CD usage for it. I won't talk the whole video, just the beginning part here. Just kind of how I dealt with certain things, and then you just watch with cool music in the background. If any of you did this during Legion, we used the slow legendary on Corruption to basically slow everything. Since we don't have that now, you can just basically cast Curse of Exhaustion on him permanently, and it'll keep him slowed. P1, as I've been liking to call it, which is basically the phase where you're kiting Karam and where Ross is invulnerable, isn't really a time-based portion, so I don't really ever commit CDs to it beyond like maybe the odd Phantom Singularity, and sometimes I might use a full ID proc, but nothing crazy. Other than that, all of your CDs should be going into Ross to burn as quickly as possible. So my first set of CDs will be right after you see Karam hit 33%, and it phases. I actually commit my pot and my lust to that phase as well, just to burn him as quickly as possible. And then obviously once Karam full heals, we're going to go right back into P1, except that we have the hands to deal with this time. The hands are simply dealt with. I just throw on all 3 of my dots and then throw out a UA onto it, and then you can put in, for me, it was about 3 raptures, and then it would die to ticking. But beyond that, I mean, it might change for some people. Beyond that, it's just a kiting game until you get to the second P2, where you burn them again, and I commit my second set of CDs to burning Rost. But after that is when Rost and Karam are both active at the same time. And there you'll see when I get my third set of CDs, I do commit them to kind of doing more damage to Karam. And that's where kind of this build takes off. So the whole point of this build is basically to kill Karam first and then have Rost and Rage. When that happens, Rost will do around 20% of your HP with Shadow Bolt every cast, and you're basically just playing around your Phantom Singularity and your ID procs as you kite around. You no longer have to deal with the hand from beyond, and the only thing you have to deal with is the summoning circle at that point. So you're just moving your pet basically back and forth, since the summoning circles never leave that beginning area where you see my pet there. Yeah, you're just basically playing around your Phantom Singularity CD, and you're just casting Drain Life whenever you can, or whenever you start to get low. And then you just play around CDs, and they come back up, you burn the boss, and you kill them. And yeah, I hope this helps. Thank you for watching.